Hello, and welcome to another Naked Truth with Trisha Hershberger after a brief hiatus, because when I was home in Pennsylvania for the holidays, I was not able to film naked at my parents' house, and I thought that I would be, so oh well. But at least that gave everybody an extra week to send in their video responses to the Naked Truth featuring Raina Scully. Yay! Thank you again to Raina for coming on the show and joining the Naked Army last week. And thank you as well to Cameron, Pat, Hiram, Mohammed, Julia, Nathan, Nicholas, Ryan, Kenny, Lawrence, Prescott, and Kristen, and Carly for making their own Naked Truth vlogs last week. All of those links are in the description below. So happy New Year's Eve, everybody, or happy New Year's, depending when and where you're watching this vlog. It's 2015, or it's almost 2015. And so when Fan Freaking Tastic wrote me and wanted to ask me about my goals or my goal-setting processes, I thought that would be a perfect topic to talk about for New Year's and New Year's resolutions. So I present to you, the Naked Truth on New Year's resolutions and goal-setting in general. So let me start off by saying that I, like most other people, am not the best at keeping my New Year's resolutions as much as I try and fight with all my willpower. SourceFed actually did a story on it last year, me, and I forget who else was on it with me. And we covered like why your brain is constantly working against you when it comes to New Year's resolutions. So know that it will be an uphill battle. Number one, my New Year's resolutions for 2014 were to learn how to do the splits with Ross, and I cannot do the splits because after Ross left the office every day, I had no one to practice with or to remind me to practice, so I failed at that one. And my other New Year's resolution was to get better at first-person shooters, which isn't really specific. I did put a lot of hours into Titanfall, but not to the point where I'm like, yeah, I'm great at first-person shooters. I'm still awful at double analog. So I would say that I probably failed pretty miserably at both of those. So moving into 2015, it's a new year, looking ahead, trying new things. I did a lot of research on what makes a good New Year's resolution and what makes a New Year's resolution that has a high probability factor of success, because who doesn't want to succeed when they set a goal? So some of the things that I learned looking into it were to make a New Year's resolution that's something you actually want, not that you think you want or that other people want for you. For example, a lot of people make a New Year's resolution to lose weight or to exercise more because they think that they want that, but when they really think about dieting, they don't want to diet. Or when they really think about exercising, they don't want to exercise. They just think they should. And inevitably, you're going to fail at that unless you have incredible willpower. But it has to be something that you genuinely want to do. Also, make it something specific. If it's something super vague, A, you have no idea how to get there, and B, you have no idea if or when you've achieved it. Then I would also say to plan ahead. Yes, we all know that I like to plan, but planning ahead as far as putting it in your calendar, making a schedule when you can work on it every day, and breaking it into smaller, more attainable goals that you can fit into your schedule works wonders. I know for me, if I say I'm going to work out more, unless I actually put in my calendar, okay, I can work out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday after work at this time and put it in my schedule, it won't get done. So plan and be able to break it into smaller goals. Definitely make your goal something that's within your control. I know that from experience. I made a goal one year to get on a TV show, which is a great goal, and I broke it into my smaller goals. I was going to go to casting director workshops so that casting directors got to know me. I was going to update my resume. I was going to get new headshots. I was going to do my mailings to, remind people who I was and get cast in a play so that I can send out little postcards that I had printed up with my good reviews on them. And I did everything I could think of to do, all my smaller goals. And I didn't get cast on a TV show because that's something that's completely out of my control, and that felt poopy. So make it something that you definitely have control over, and then only make one goal for the year. So those are my suggestions from what I've read. If you have other suggestions, please let us know in the comments. And the things that I said are good for any goal setting, really. It doesn't have to be for resolutions, but any goal sets. And I guess my New Year's resolution going forward into 2015 is to spend more time for me. And what I mean by that is, I know I've done a couple of Naked Truths over the times where you guys can tell that I'm like super stressed out and have bitten off more than I can chew, and that's something that's in my nature. So this year for 2015, I would like to work against my nature and try to make more time for me. Now, I know that's not a super specific goal, more time for me. What does that mean, Trisha? But it's definitely something that I'm in control of. And the smaller things that I want to do that are, I'm going to go in my calendar as soon as I finish this vlog and make at least one day a month that I schedule in do nothing. And I know maybe to some of you, one day a month doesn't sound like a lot, but for me, that's insane. Like, just thinking about it gives me anxiety because I'm always doing something every second of the day. As a planner, every minute's scheduled out. And when people ask me to do things, I try to fit it all in because I'm a people pleaser. People pleaser plus planner equals busy and stressed all the time. So with the people pleasing thing, I'm going to try to prioritize things and really only do the stuff that I genuinely want to do. See the friends and family that I want to see, and remind myself that I don't have to take every work opportunity that comes my way, because then I end up working 24/7 and I get stressed out and I make myself sick. So for 2015, I'm going to do these things, and hopefully you'll see a happier and less stressed Shish for 2015. And yes, this is something I genuinely want to do, even though I know it's going to be hard. So my question to you guys are, what are your goals for 2015 and how do you plan on achieving them? Let us know in the comments. Oh, also, Naked Army member Julia Fang is doing a fundraiser for generosity.org, and I'm putting a link to that fundraiser in the description below. If you've seen any of her naked vlogs or other videos from the description of these videos, she's a charming young lady, and she's doing something nice, and it's going all the way up until January 31st. So if your happy holidays, New Year's resolution thing makes you want to give, that's a great place to do it. And she also has giveaways. She's been collecting lots of fun stuff. So I'll put a link to her video where she describes the prizes she's giving away too. All right, so thank you guys so much. I look forward to your Naked Truth responses and topic suggestions, and I will see you next week.